Everybody might think this is a little funny. I had talked on the next version of this version of the Screen-O-Matic for you to listen to, and I promptly realized that I had not put my microphone back in to my computer. So I talked for over 2 minutes, and you would have heard absolutely nothing. So that is something that I'm sharing silly about me. So don't feel bad about making a mistake when I obviously forgot to plug in my audio. Too funny. Oh well. So there were some good questions today when we had an opportunity to communicate back and forth in our Zoom meeting. Maybe I should call it our doomed Zoom meeting. A lot of times we do get questions from a potential student as to how long is this going to take me to do, and you can kind of hear the voice as I kind of try to be rather exasperated, and that literally is the choice of the student. I have seen very, very motivated students be totally completed with an assessment before the gals in EEC, the advisors, have been able to get me the paperwork that we used in the past. So it totally depends on each individual student. The assessment is totally untimed, as we talked this morning. So the diagnostic is going to take them however long it takes them. And then if they're motivated and have time to get back in and work on it on a daily basis and dedicate a particular decent chunk of time, an hour or two, then they're probably going to finish very quickly. Others, especially in these untraveled times before, they may be dealing with those children at home who are trying to do e-learning. They may be trying to hopefully get some resources in place for their students. All of those kind of things, that is very, very important. So we realize that we unfortunately are not everybody's top priority at this point. Surviving and advancing is what's most important. And Shakira and I talked about that a little bit today as well. We are not the top priority as much as we would like to be. We are not the top priority. We want them to be our top priority, but we are going to have to be mindful of everything else that is going on in their world, in our world, and in the world as a whole. So it could take them a month, hopefully not. It could take them a matter of a couple of hours. We also talked a bit about moving forward. So probably a lot of the students who may need to do reading and writing may also need to do math. And as soon as they're able to complete that read-write assessment, the KA, then we will move them along in the process. We will move them along to be able to speak with advisors regarding which math key that they need, so that we are not directing them in an incorrect manner. If there's anything we don't want to do, is we don't want to create more work for our students or our potential students. You cannot break this program. It is not breakable. Yes, it is something totally new to you. I felt this way in some respects when I took this program over 3 years ago, I believe. But it will become a part of your daily world, most especially as we're living in this online environment right now. It will become part of your daily life. It will become second nature when you start to give a student the website that they need to go to get registered. It's something that you just will have embedded in your brain. Reach out to me. I know somebody said today, I'm going to be reaching out to you a lot, and I'm perfectly fine with that because I want you to be comfortable as you complete the steps, and also then in turn make the student comfortable. So yeah, reach out to me. a bad time to potentially reach out to me, or I shouldn't really say a bad time, but one in which is going to cause you a little bit of lag time on a response from me, is Monday through Thursday from 9 until 10 a.m. Those are the days which I'm participating in the statewide chat opportunities for the library, for students to be able to understand and locate resources that they need to use to be able to complete their assignments and their papers as we move forward in this semester. So those are the times, that 1 hour in particular, Monday through Thursday, every single week, is going to be a slow response time. But if you would like to have me join a Zoom meeting, if we can schedule that jointly and me listen in while you are working with the student, I'm perfectly fine with that. The three big things to stress to those students, and I know you probably already feel like I have told you this repeatedly already, is make sure that they enter their name as it was on their application to be processed. If they don't remember if they put William or if they put Bill or if they put Billy, you should be able to verify that with a quick look into the Banner system. They also have to put their birth date in correctly, and it starts out 2 years for the month, 2 years for the day, followed by 4 digits of their birth year. And the other thing, they must use their Ivy Tech email. No Gmail, no Hotmail, no AOL, any of the rest of those vendors out there that provide internet service. None of those emails directly connected to the Ivy Tech email address. And then also the big role that the C number plays, and we are guilty of it, of just saying their CO number, but when in reality it really is a C0 number. Again, I'm here. Reach out to me. I've been in your shoes a little bit with learning that system. We're going to get through this. Every day will get a little easier, and the more that you do, and I'm going to call it practice, the more you do, even though you will be working with our students, I think you will see a big boost in your confidence. Anytime that we are permitted to do something repetitious, it only makes us a better person, because we can get our flow down, we can set up a format that we really like, that is easy to flow for us, and that only helps to build our confidence as well. The other reminder that I have for you is, don't forget to go to the registration page and scroll all the way down, and there is a guest login so that you can take that KA knowledge assessment for read-write. So go ahead and do that. That will also make you feel more comfortable when talking to the student. And again, that might be a question that a student has for you is, well, what's this all about? What kind of questions am I going to get? You probably aren't going to be able to recite back to them a perfect example of a question that you might have received, but if you can at least give them a general sense of information about, oh, well, they wanted to know what the main idea of a sentence, or not a sentence, but the main idea of a paragraph is, or they might want you to proofread a paragraph, that type of thing. Any little pieces of help that you can give them, obviously not verbatim, but any little tips and tricks that you can give them, that will be very important to helping them be successful as well. So thank you again for your time. So there will be a total of 2 of these Screen-O-Matic sessions that you should have watched. I will be sending out the documents that you need that I have referenced in that first Screen-O-Matic session. I will be sending those out to you on Wednesday morning. Had to stop and think what day that would be. So on Wednesday morning, look forward to receiving those in your inbox. If you have questions about them, please reach out to me as well. So have a good day. Thanks.